became part of America, where people started knowing who you were, people started loving your music. I don't want to stay on the lack of hope. There are still a couple of weeks left.
Yes.
What do you want everyone here, not in this room, but people watching anywhere in the world right now, what do they need to know before November 8th?
What they need to know is that this election will change America and have consequences for the world for 40 years. And the people who will suffer the most are millennials. And they will suffer because the people he will bring with him will put an end to any hope that women have of getting the rights that we had in Roe versus Wade. They will put, I believe they will put an end to any gay marriage. They will put an end to gay adoption. They will put an end to so many services that we do for the old, the young, the starving. You know, the GOP, they're not the government really of the people. And how he's been able to align himself as one of the people is just, it's amazing. I mean, he really deserves some sort of an award, but it's just amazing. So I would say that it has such far-reaching consequences, and look, it's not going to hurt me. I'm 70. It's not going to do anything to me. It's going to do stuff to young people, and that really scares me, and it really bothers me because he just doesn't care. He told Kasich, who was a governor, that he wanted to run with him, if you run as my vice president, you can run the world because I don't care. So, you know, and if you don't study for the biggest debate in your life or the biggest thing you're going to have to do in your life, then you are showing, you know, what you're made of and that you don't really care. So I can't, I'm not as eloquent as I would like to be, but I just want everyone to know that it's so serious and it's going to be so devastating for so many people. You know, there's a program for children where these children are in poverty to such a level that sometimes the only good meal they get is in school. And the Republicans, they didn't want it. They didn't care that kids who were getting one meal a day were going to have no meals a day.
So you know how well you skew social media. I mean, social media was designed to be a sharing experience. And when I think of sharing, I think of giving without asking back. So all of you here are so great at sharing. Why don't you hashtag this share OYW so that the message we're hearing here in this room can be heard loud, fast, and deep in every part of the world, not just here in North America. Cher, I was talking earlier to everybody about you know, what you talk about in terms of race politics, LGBT, and it's not just in the last couple of days. It's been over many, many years. It's a very consistent and strong track record. And now you've also taken on this new launch today of a global campaign to really try and free wild animals which are being kept in captivity. Thousands and thousands of bears, dolphins, elephants. And one particular elephant caught your eye, an elephant called Kavan, about 30 years of age. He was originally a gift from Sri Lanka to, I believe, the head of the army in Pakistan back in the mid-1980s.
Right.
Tell me, where did you hear about him first, and what struck you in your soul?
Well, I'd like to just start by saying one other thing. I don't know what it's like around the world, but I know that sometimes in America, if you want to help animals, sometimes you're trivialized or made fun of, right, for being some radical. But I always say, if someone did something to your pet, if you have a dog, if you have a cat that you love, if someone did something to that animal, you would be up in arms. You would be fighting. You would go to the ends of your patience and maybe beyond. So these animals are meaningful, and it's like how we're treating the environment. They're part of the environment, and we must do what we can. I saw Kavan on Twitter. Someone sent it to me and said, do something.